your goal weight, and we're gonna have to reset some new goals.
Ah,
So
Thank
freaking cool. That is awesome. What is the total since you started now?
I started at pretty much at 154, and what is that, like 14?
Yeah.
And then before that, you did, like our templated meal plan too. So out of your
Mhm.
whole journey with us.
Yeah, I can never, like on my own, I could never get under 150. I was always at 153, like no matter what. And now I'm up to 140, and that's crazy. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
awesome.
And she had ice cream too.
Yeah.
So hey, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Shows you that you can lose weight, get to your goal in moderation. Guys, there's no such thing as restricting food, just making better, smarter decisions, getting back on track and staying consistent. Would you say that that was a theme?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Awesome. And of course, hydration too. So that way, sometimes whenever you're really thirsty, you think you're hungry. So then you want to eat things, but if you're staying hydrated all the time, you can tell the difference between what your body's naturally telling you. So good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have any wins here? Let's go around and share another win. Anybody? Mickey, what are some of your wins? If you're, or hi, or there you go, Mickey's there. What are some of your wins, Mickey?
I only ate out one time this week.
Solid. I don't know if you guys, go ahead.
Last night, and I still stayed. I think I went over 100 on my calories. But other than that, yeah, I was 150. I was 155 yesterday. That's the lowest I've ever been.
Nice. And then he shredded too. I don't know if you guys saw, but we posted a picture of him like 2-3 days ago. He had a lot of issues with the lower belly, the extra inches in the lower stomach, and he had a case of disappearing abs. So whatever you ate, it just depends on what you ate. You would have abs that day or not. But now they're definitely showing for sure. You're not even flexing and they're popping out.
Yep.
Good job, Mickey.
Thanks.
Anybody else want to share their wins? Chris, you have any? Dusty, Joe, Chris, Hi. I know Hi has a lot of wins. Why don't you share your wins, Hi?
I'm having pretty good consistent days. Just getting up like every morning at like 5:30 and getting my workouts in first thing in the morning, and yeah, it's been good. I have a day a day or two where I've gone over my target a little bit, but overall I've been feeling pretty good.
Awesome. I think that one of your biggest wins was a mindset win. Let's share a little bit about that, like your mindset, your outlook, your productivity. Talk about that for a little bit.
Just like I've been what we talked about. I started journaling and time blocking my days, and that's helped bring a lot of clarity. And then just overall, just like a mindset shift to more positive, and just believing that I can do more, or just like just not having a disempowered mindset, because that can sometimes creep up on you.
Awesome. How has that changed for your life and your productivity? What are some changes and some positive things you've seen from shifting that mindset?
I feel like I have more potential to uh push myself harder, and go past the original goal I set for myself. So
that's awesome. Hi.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Cool. Love it. All right. We have a really awesome one for you today. We're going to kick it off so you guys see. Oh, wait, it's not shared yet. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you guys can see our screen. Awesome. Cool. Today's presentation is called The Race is On. It's so good. So good. I was like, we're rehearsing it this morning, going over it and stuff like that. It's giving me goosebumps. Super
I love it.
with you guys. I'm going to have Rob kick it off, and I'm going to go and hound on people who aren't here. So, all right, go for it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and just mute everybody, and then we are going to kick this thing off. Cool. All right. So the race is on. So how to become a master of change rather than a victim of circumstance. We're starting a new personal development section here. So this is really cool. We're excited about it. Lots of really good ones coming your way. So in order to succeed, you must adapt to change. So one thing you must learn to reach your goals is to adapt rapidly. Identify opportunities for the future, become a master of change rather than a victim of change, because that's the one constant, the one thing we're guaranteed in our life is continuous change. Things are always going to be changing, evolving, adapting, and we got to be ready for it. So those who fail to adapt to the changes of the future will not reach their goals or create a future they're satisfied with, because they'll be unable to overcome the roadblocks. So what are the main sources of value now? Time and knowledge. So time is the currency of this decade and beyond, and the ability to learn and apply knowledge quickly is the key to success. The entire landscape of the world has completely changed, especially in the last few months. We have to learn to quickly adapt. So knowledge is the primary source of value. It's the ability to acquire knowledge that's the key to increasing your growth and continued progress. You must know what to do in order to make informed decisions and be solution oriented, because we're training through repetition for us to focus on solutions rather than focus on the problem, rather than focus on what's wrong, what we can't do anything about. So what happened? So personal example, our gym, Twice Fit and CrossFit, had over 400 members and clients were engaged and get results. And then COVID hit, it disrupted our business model with our operations. We had to shut down for 2 months. And what happened? So clients didn't have access to the gym. People's positive habits were disrupted. Stress and anxiety led to stress eating, people gaining weight. They were disconnected from their support group and coaches, and they didn't know how to work out or keep up their nutrition on their own. So with this program, Precision Lifestyle Program, we evolved and developed in full force. So now your coaches can travel with you, literally in your pocket, and give you coaching and feedback. You can work out at home, at the gym, anywhere. There's no more excuses. And you're learning skills and tools to lose weight, get your ideal composition, and keep it off despite the fast changing circumstances. You're learning to evolve, adapt, and persevere no matter what. And the knowledge that you're gaining and the habits that you're drilling can be taken with you everywhere and serve you and help you for the rest of your life. So you must always be upgrading your knowledge. The knowledge that you have is immediately becoming obsolete. So the moment you think that you know it all is the moment you start falling behind. So anybody that thinks, you just, once you reach this certain level of knowledge and development, then you're good. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to always be adapting, changing, pouring into yourself, growing, moving forward, or else you will ultimately be left behind. So the result of rapid change can be increased stress and anxiety, can lead to poor health habits, poor lifestyle choices, eating too much, drinking too much, turning to food and alcohol to relieve stress and anxiety instead of coming up with solutions, trying to numb ourselves to things. So our country has more psychosomatic illnesses than ever before, and more people struggling with their weight and health than ever before. So the antidote to stress and anxiety is control and confidence. A positive mental attitude is a result of feeling a high sense of control. So resolve to get your life under control starting today. And we do that with tools. We do that with using a calendar to book our workouts, scheduling grocery shopping and other appointments with yourself to get things done. And always anticipate potential obstacles and setbacks. If we're always anticipating the things that could potentially throw us off track, we're going to be in a better position to encounter it and move around it, move through it whenever it comes up. So, and then having professional guidance. Anytime you guys are stuck with anything and aren't able to come up with a solution, reach out to us, reach out to others in the group. That's what it's here for. Surround yourself with others who demand your best. Surround yourself with others who demand your best, who aren't going to let you get by with stuff you shouldn't be. The people that are going to say, hey, I thought we weren't going to do that, right? People that are going to call you out on your stuff. Surround yourself with those people. So how to deal with stress and anxiety. We have to continually work towards higher levels of control and confidence, because you feel bad when you feel out of control. And the foundation of confidence and control is self-responsibility. So quick exercise real quick. I want everybody to unmute yourself. We're going to say this together 3 times. Everybody unmute. All right. If it's to be, it's up to me.
If it's to be,
To be,
it's
it's
up
up to me.
If it's to be, it's up to me.
If it's to
If
be,
it's
it's up to me.
If it's to be, it's up to me.
It's to be,
It's up to me.
So resolve to live with no excuses and no blaming. Repeat regularly. We're going to do this one together. I am responsible.
I am
I am
responsible.
I am responsible.
I am responsible.
I
am
responsible.
responsible.
I am responsible.
I am
I am
responsible.
responsible.
Awesome. Everybody mute yourself. Yeah, this is so important. By putting yourself in the situation to say, I'm responsible, then you can do something about it. When we blame other things, other situations, other circumstances, we're powerless. So the moment we say I'm responsible is the moment we can do something about it and become empowered. So self-responsibility, there's a direct relationship between responsibility and control. If you want to be happy, you must accept responsibility. So we're all self-made. You are where you are and what you are because you decided to be there. Everything that you are and everything that you'll ever be is entirely up to you. If there's any effect in your life that you are not happy with, it is solely up to you to change it. You are completely responsible. So how to gain responsibility, become happy, and achieve your goals. Let's go over the basics. So clarity, knowing what your big picture is. Where do you ultimately want to go? What are your values? What do you believe in and care about? What is your vision for your future? 5 years, 10 years? What are your goals? Fitness, financial, family, personal. These are all questions to pose to your mind. We've gone over a lot of different exercises to help you reveal what these are to you and why these are important for you. So the more questions you can have in your brain, the more awareness you can have of these questions, the more clarity you're going to get on your ultimate goal and the way we're going to get there. So, and then competence, this is finding and practicing the skills and tools to get there. Decide to be your best. Seek out the best coaches, listen to your coaches, support your tribe, try your best every day, set personal excellence as your minimum goal. Personal excellence as your minimum goal. So you're always bringing your best every day. And then continuous learning gives you a sense of control over your life. So stay ahead by always learning. So be sure you're reading positive, powerful, strategic information, that you're pouring that into yourself every day. When you're driving, you're listening to audiobooks. Your vehicle is your university on wheels, to be, again, putting those things into your brain, into your subconscious mind as often as possible. So developing the practice of the skills that's going to give you the greatest impact in your life. What skill set are you lacking right now that's separating you from becoming the next best version of yourself? So work on yourself as though your future depends on it, because it does. So develop a sense of urgency. Speed is the key to rapid adaptation in times of great change. Overcome fear, doubt, and inertia with rapid action. If it's a good idea, let's get started immediately. Overcome procrastination by repeating, do it now, over and over. Sometimes when we're just We have paralysis by analysis. Sometimes we got to move forward. We got to figure out what we need to do, take action. So what can you do right now to take you one step closer? When you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, take one small action step. Action comes before motivation. So take a 5-minute action. If 5 minutes is too much, take a 1-minute action or a 10-second action. So here's some 5-minute actions that will get you back in momentum. Take your supplements, drink a glass of water, set aside your workout clothes, 5-minute walk, log your food, plan your meals, MyFitnessPal, look at your calendar, journal for 5 minutes, especially anytime when there's just a lot of weight that you're feeling on yourself, you're feeling overwhelmed. That's a perfect time to just break out the journal and just write stuff down. Just get it out.
One sample.
So
not all of them.
these are just one example here of a 5-minute action that you can take. So you're in a race, whether you like it or not, and your job is to win by striving to be your very best. And there are no limits on what you can do or be except the ones that you place on yourself. So set high goals and standards and resolve that you will never, ever, ever give up, because the only way that you can ever fail is if you give up. And I know none of you have any quit in you. So group activity, what is causing you stress and anxiety? Why? And what is an area you can start taking more responsibility in? I will start with Chris Groupie on this. Go ahead, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Stress and anxiety. I guess I haven't really been practicing for my running, so that might be causing me a little stress. I've been really tired, so I guess I just have to get up and do it, whether I want to or not.
All right. And then what's an area you can start taking more responsibility in?
Maybe I could start taking more responsibility at work, or
How?
but just taking on more tasks, or taking care of my machine better, getting a maintenance schedule and all that kind of stuff like we need to do.
That's what being a gold collar worker. Isn't that right, Susan?
Right, gold collar.
Got it. All right. Love it. Thanks, Chris, man. You're doing awesome. All right, Susan.
What's causing me stress and anxiety?
Mm-hmm.
The election.
All
Why?
right.
Because I think there's a lot of instability that's going on and a lot of people are angry and upset. So what areas can you start to take more responsibility? I mean, I can encourage people to vote.
All right. There you go. Love it. All right, Cheryl.
I think what causes me stress and anxiety is not having enough time, like just feeling like there's so much to do and so little time. Me and Tremy have talked about like my workouts, like I'll almost be done, but then something will happen and then I won't finish, and then I won't check it off because I feel like I didn't do it, even though I did most of it. But I realize it's just do what you can when you can, and then that's all you can do. You can just like do your best, and that's all you can do.
So what is an area you can take more responsibility in?
I think maybe I just need to like plan better. Just plan better. And I know we've talked about like blocking off times for things, and then if I just do that and really make it a priority, then I can I'll get more stuff done.
Very good point. Because who is like the most successful person you can think of in this world?
The most successful person in this world?
Yep.
It's really hard to say because it's all kind of like
Just name one.
uh my mom.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like personally, like I feel like she's accomplished a lot.
All right.
So
How
yeah,
many hours does your mom have in a day?
she's got 24 hours a day.
Right. So we all got the same 24 hours,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So awesome. You're learning your calendar skills, super important.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, Diana, what causes you stress and anxiety? Why? And what's the area you can start taking more responsibility in?
I guess last week I was feeling tired at the gym, and as I was running, I felt like my throat was shutting and losing my breath really easy. And I actually told Trami I dropped the bar on my face because I was just exhausted. And then after that, like I took a break and I've been resting, and then turns out I had strep, so I kind of was going through some fever. But 2 days ago I started feeling better, and then today I'm a lot better. And I'm just drinking more water, eating more healthy now that I know I have that. And I don't know, I feel better now, and just drinking water and still resting, moving, going outside a little bit.
Good. What's the area you can start taking more responsibility in?
Pretty much my tracking. I know that when I track, I feel good, and when I wasn't tracking over the weekend when I was on vacation, I felt really bad, like upset. Even though I knew I can get back on track, I was still upset, and I gotta get over that.
Yeah, everyone should. If you don't have a streak on MyFitnessPal on the home page, it's got your streak there. Everybody, if yours isn't already on a streak, your streak should start today and never stop. Cool. Awesome. You're doing amazing. So proud of you for hitting 140. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Chris Kane,
Hey, what's up, bro?
what is up?
These are tough questions, man. I mean, I guess I'm having trouble with planning too. So I guess it's my own, personality that's stressing me out. Just because, I'm not doing the little things I can do. I'm procrastinating, I guess. And I mean, I really like what you said about the 5-minute activities. I don't know what else.
What area can you start taking more responsibility in?
Communication with, people in my circle. I'm trying to do all this myself, and sometimes they're confused. They don't know how to act or how to plan because I'm not talking about, what I'm eating or when I'm working out, kind of thing.
Got it. I like it. Cool. All right. Derek.
Hello. What causes me stress and anxiety? Probably with COVID-19 deal. My corporate job sending me, not having a set schedule, so I can't really time manage my businesses and my work. So it gives me stress and anxiety. Other than that, I can't really think of much more.
All right. And what's the area you can start taking more responsibility in?
More responsibility in my kids' education, taking her to the library every other day, reading with her at least 30 minutes a day. There's days, there's a couple days I missed last week, but I usually read with her every 4 days. But yeah, more time on her.
Awesome. Love it, man. All right. Let's see. Mickey, what causes you stress and anxiety? Why? And what's an area you can start taking more responsibility in?
This is an easy one. My business, stressful. And I've been trying to do different things that take different responsibility, try to help me probably being more stern with my employees, to be honest with you, and helping me out there and turning down. I'll keep that one out. Probably just, time management, being more stern with my employees, and just, I'm up here working on cars right now, 7 days a week working to get stuff done. So it's just stressful. That's probably the most stressful thing. It hasn't messed me up on my eating schedule or eating unhealthy or anything. I've been sticking with that no matter what. We're leaving at 12 every day, no matter what I'm doing, and going to the gym. I make that a priority, no matter what, every day. No matter if I'm in the middle of doing something, stop, eat my meals, go to the gym. I just need to have about 28 or 29 hours in the day. If we can get like 4 or 5 more hours in the day, I'd be pretty good.
So what's an area you can start taking more responsibility in?
Oh, just probably making a journal, writing down what it needs to be done during the week and holding myself accountable to it. I did that last week and I got a lot of, actually the first time I did this, I did it last week and I've accomplished about 90% of my tasks that I had to get done during the week. And that actually helped me out quite a bit. I hear about people doing that all the time, and I'm not that guy to like write stuff down. I think that's, I don't know, not manly. I don't know what you want to call it, but I decided to do it and it really helped me actually.
That's awesome, man. That's a huge breakthrough right there, dude. That's freaking awesome.
Productivity, man.
Heck yeah, man. That's badass, dude. All right. Let's see who else. Hi. What caused you stress and anxiety? Why? And what's an area you will take more responsibility in?
For me, feeling like if I'm not making good use of my time, I think that causes me a lot of anxiety, and just how I can take control of that is, just by time blocking and scheduling what I need to do into the day and allotting enough time to do it. And sometimes, big projects or big tasks can seem kind of daunting, but just reminding myself to just take that first step, just take the first step to figure out what I need to do and then just taking the next step to complete the task, whatever, how big it is or how difficult it is.
Love it. Awesome, man. All right, Joe.
Yo,
Stress and anxiety. Why? What's an area you can take more responsibility in?
can you see me? Okay. So I want to say first, I love this today because when I first read the description, what came to mind was, I'm gonna age myself saying this, but I used to watch this show and there was 3 guys and one of them was kind of the ding dong. And whenever he would do something silly, the guy who was kind of in charge would look at him and be like, "What are you doing?" And he would say, "I'm a victim of circumstance." And it's the Three Stooges. So I was like, oh, so take charge or be a stooge. Those are your 2 options. Anyway, so I was excited about this one today. I think the thing that probably causes me stress or anxiety is if my house is not in order to the point that that I feel comfortable with it, being this way. And I mean, I know we have 2 toddlers, so it's not always going to be perfect, but at least to the point where it's not causing a stressful environment, and so I think really it's just the second part of the question flows in with that, is that, just taking 10-15 minutes in the evening before I lay my kids down and just having them help me pick up their toys and put them away, and really just be diligent about doing that so that they can see, like, we need to keep our house in order. And because it goes back to that whole an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of treatment. So I think taking an extra 10-15 minutes at night to do those things will keep it from getting to the point where I have to spend hours on the weekends or something like that. So I think that's where I'm going to spend a lot of my time focusing.
Love it, man. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and rock out our freaking affirmations to start our weekend out right, and then we'll open it up some Q&A. So everybody go ahead and unmute and bring your energy. All right, here we go. I'm lovable, I'm valuable, I'm enough.
Lovable,
I'm
I'm
lovable,
valuable,
I'm
I'm
valuable,
valuable.
I'm enough.
I have all the tools and drive needed to achieve my goals.
I have
All the
All the
tools
tools
and
and
drive
drive
needed
needed to achieve my goals.
I'm a winner. I look like a winner. I succeed like a winner.
I'm a winner.
I'm a winner. I
I
look like a winner.
I succeed
I
like a winner.
succeed like a winner.
I'm sharp. I'm enthusiastic. I'm an expert.
I'm sharp. I'm enthusiastic. I'm an
I'm an
expert.
expert.
I'm the best in my country. I'm the best in my industry. I'm the best in the world.
I'm the best in my
I'm the best in
country.
the country. I'm the best in
industry.
the
Best in the
industry.
industry.
Best in the
I'm
world.
the best in the world.
I'm the best.
I'm the
I'm the
best.
best.
I'm the best.
I'm the
I'm the
best.
I'm the
best.
best.
I'm the best.
I'm the
I'm the
best.
best.
I'm the
Everybody
best.
flex it up. Let's get a good Saturday flex. Let me see everybody. You gotta get a picture.
Okay, everybody, I want to see your video on so I can see you. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah.
Flex up time. Flex up Saturday. Here we go. Diana, come on. let me see
Chris,
that.
I can't see
Let
you,
me that gun up
Mickey.
there.
We're all waiting for you, Mickey and Chris. And
My
then
camera's
get
not
it.
working.
and somebody's in the corner is all black.
Yeah, my camera isn't working.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Okay, Chris and Mickey. All right, it's all good. All right. Oh, wrong. All right, nice guys.
Awesome.
Happy Saturday.
All right. Q&A. Anybody have
Awesome.
questions about anything?
No.
What you got, Cheryl?
Oh, I'm just thinking about like getting those workouts in. Like, I feel like some of them, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Like, getting through it. Like, I feel like I'm taking longer breaks than I probably should. But I mean, I just feel like it's going to get better with time. I mean, I don't know what else to do, but just push through as much as I can.
An analogy that I heard one time might be helpful. I've heard like training is this like moving a pile of dirt from one spot to another. There are some days where you can just take a shovel to it and you're just feeling good and feel like you're making a lot of progress. And then other days it's like we're just hitting it with a spoon. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Time is still progress, although there's sometimes we just go in there and we're just like, and then other times we're just, we just kind of get through it. It's all still progress.
Okay, good. I mean, I just never thought that like the nutrition part would be easy for me. Like, I never thought I would ever be able to make the calories I'm making or like stay under those calories and then have difficulty working out, because it used to be opposite. So it's just totally different for me.
What is the most difficult part about your workouts right now? Is it movements? Is it being tired? What is it?
I think I'm just out of shape. I'm just really out of shape. So like, I think it's the, I don't know. I just get really tired.
Well, the cool
Yeah.
thing about it is that each time you take your body to the point of, it's called EPOC, I think, excess post exercise oxygen
that's trying to get
consumption, something like that. Each time you do that, you're taking your body beyond its normal threshold.
Yeah.
Whenever you do that, that's what causes an adaptation to your body. So
Yeah.
each time you're stepping into your discomfort and through that threshold, provided, we're not, pushing through any acute or sharp pain or anything like that, because that's never good, then we're going to be making progress. We're going to be pushing our body to change and adapt.
Absolutely. Because think about it. You weren't doing a whole lot. So then therefore your body's not primed to be optimized for exercise. So as you get tired, your body is going to start regenerating more cells. It's going to start growing back lean muscle tissue, dense muscle tissue. It's going to have more mitochondria. Mitochondria is what brings all the energy to your cells. It's going to have it's going to be able to bring oxygen to your cells faster. Your vessels are going to enlarge so you can actually bring more red blood cells to your muscles. It's going to be awesome. So basically just know that you being uncomfortable and pushing yourself and challenging yourself is just going to naturally get yourself fitter. And you could ask some of the people here that have been working out for let's say 2-3 years straight. Christy started out you know, what was your experience? I mean, now whenever you work out, it's still hard, right? I've been doing it for 5 years, and this workout today kicked my butt.
Yeah, Chris is crushing it now, but how was it when you very
Yeah,
first started,
exactly.
Chris?
It was really hard, but it still seems just as hard because I think I use more weights or push myself harder now. So
Yeah.
it was hard today when I went. So
it doesn't quit getting hard. We just get better. Just like
right.
Yeah.
the skills that you're taking on now are increasing your capacity to deal with things. So you're increasing your capacity to deal with life situations, like through personal development, through acquiring the skills that you're acquiring. And then also you're increasing your capacity to do things physically with your body through your workouts.
Yeah. It'll get better. It was kind of funny. I was like working out and I'm like, oh, there's something in my eye. And then I'm like, oh, that is sweat. Like, yeah. I was like, okay, that's a good thing. That's fine.
That's so
funny.
Hey, I do have a question for you, Cheryl. Like you said that you keep getting your workouts disrupted. What's going on with that? Like what?
Oh, I think it's my timing. So I try to like have breakfast, and then I tried to work out before my dog woke up, and then he woke up, and then like right when he wakes up, I have to take him out right away. So then it like disrupted my workout, and then yeah, just like things like that. Like I just need to plan better.
Got it. So basically your goal this week is to plan to make sure that that's you time, because you see what you're doing right now is like basically you time. Your dog is more important than you. That this happens a lot in this group. You guys are all giving people, and you guys put so much, everybody goes in front of you, everybody, your dog including. So your dog waking up, you're basically neurologically telling yourself that your dog is more important than you. That is your time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, no, but like if you're in a meeting, at a business meeting, you don't just stop what you're doing and then go take care of your dog. You literally are like, I want you to treat yourself like that too. You have to start treating yourself like that. Like, this is my time, I finish it, and then the dog comes later.
Yeah.
I mean, if that means your dog has to wait, or if that means you have to do it like 15 minutes earlier, so that way it works out. You just have to start treating your workouts like boss meetings with yourself. Don't cancel, can't cancel, non-negotiable. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That's a great way to look at it.
Good.
And to also keep in mind that when you first start out, I remember when I first started out, I could maybe do 3 sit-ups without having to stop and rest. And now I can do probably 65 or 70 without stopping to rest.
That's awesome.
So, but it didn't happen overnight. So give yourself grace to, so don't beat yourself up if you don't get through it. But at the same time, and as Rob said, there are going to be days when you're going to you're going to go through the workout in slow motion, just because your body's tired, you're mentally tired, and so that's okay. You're still moving, even if it's not optimal. I mean, you don't want that to be every day, but when those days come, it's okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Anna, you have any workout advice? I know you've been working out consistently for about like a year and a half, I think.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me or somebody else?
I said Diana.
Oh, okay.
She's
I'm
not
sorry,
there.
what was
Oh, I was saying, like, do you have any workout advice? I mean, I know that you've been working out consistently for like a year and a half. What was your experience from whenever you first started to
that?
now?
When I first started, I didn't eat right. Like, I wasn't really eating at the right times, so it was affecting my workouts. But just go every day, no matter how you feel, as long as you're not sick. But go every day and just do it. Even if you're slow and it gets better. My thing that works for me is I increase my weight. I put a goal where every week I'm gonna add this much. And I pretty much did it for a long time, the same weight, and now I'm doing it. And now I'm at prescribed weight at the workout. So I was really proud of that.
Awesome.
Love it. So Diana's focusing on getting stronger and stronger. So that's really cool. So the first thing is you focus on being consistent and just showing up for yourself. And then you get into a lot of really cool things like getting stronger. Okay. So right
Yeah.
now, I don't think that you should be focusing on strength yet. I just think that you just need a baseline, show up for yourself, make sure your dog's not disrupting you. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else have anything to add, Beth or
I have
Joe?
a question.
Yeah.
I've been like really tired lately the past couple of weeks. I don't know if I've been overdoing it on my workouts or if I've been eating too much because I've been going over on my calories. I don't know if that affects it or
How much did you run this week?
I just ran Sunday.
You just ran Sunday? It's because most likely it's because your training load is increased. So what we could do is you do CrossFit 4 times a week and then you do running 3 times a week.
Well,
Is that what you're doing now?
I only ran 1 time this week.
Hi, baby.
I've been really tired and I don't know.
Okay. What is it because of your sleep? What do you think it's caused by? Is there anything different about your sleep routine?
I usually go to sleep real early and then I wake up early at 4 in the morning so that
How many hours of sleep are you getting a night?
usually 7 to 8.
When's the last
the-
time you took like an active recovery day off, like a day where you just walked and that's it?
It's been a while. Usually if I take a day off, I'll still have to do work at work, you know, physical activity at work.
Yeah. When's the
Some
last
days
time you had a day off but just did physical activity at work?
I really haven't had a day off, I guess.
All right. So maybe just take, a day where you just get some steps in. You can still get a lot of steps in, but a day, sometimes just a day like that can help your body recover.
Okay. Does me eating more than I'm supposed to, does that affect? So I've been eating more, but I haven't been gaining weight or gaining body fat or.
So this is where, like an active recovery day, just walking, you'll be burning less calories as well. Just see how that does, because I know how it can be. Sometimes we plan on like taking an off day or taking it easy, and next thing you know, we're working out so hard we're like almost throwing up, right? Or we're hitting a new PR on something. So that's not right. And it's
I
easy.
enjoy going to the gym so much.
What's that?
I said I enjoy going to the gym a lot, and I enjoy the company there.
Yeah, sure. So it could be, and it's tough to do that. Like to say, okay, I'm just gonna take it easy today, and then you're around everybody, and you're just like, next thing you know, you're like F it, and you're hitting a new PR, and you know what I mean. So it's just like having a day where you really do just take it easy and just walk, let your body recover a little bit. Sometimes that can play a big factor.
Okay.
So we can try that and see if that helps with your energy levels, and if not, we'll figure out. We'll troubleshoot and try something else.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Any more questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hey, Trammy, I heard you say something earlier about the mitochondria. I've heard or read or something that a cold shower in the morning it kind of kills the old mitochondria and allows the new mitochondria to take its place. Have you heard that, or have you guys ever heard like the benefits of taking a cold shower in the morning? Because I also heard that on the Atomic Habits audio book the other day. He talked about taking a cold shower in the morning. So have you guys heard about that, or what are your thoughts?
I'm curious, Dorothy, what do you have on that? Have you heard anything? She's our researcher.
Certainly, temperature changes do encourage the development of mitochondria. So thought about, if you take your shower, you could finish it off by turning it cold because the increase of brown fat. So low temperatures do encourage development of mitochondria. So the development of brown fat. So there are some people who are so out of shape that really that's the only thing they can do. They cannot exercise. So having that period of cold temperatures, like putting them in a 40-degree room for a, for 15 or 20 minutes, or, and building up on that is the way that they help their bodies heal, because they can't do anything else. They can't, it's very difficult for some of them to, particularly like elderly people, to change their diets much, to exercise much. Some people are just that out of shape. So I guess the short answer is that yes, exposing yourself to cold can make a difference, whether that's in the shower or, going into the refrigerator, into the walk-in refrigerator for 15 minutes.
Or cryotherapy.
That's another one. So they both would, but it has to do with the development of brown fat I don't remember the whole process of it, but yes, indeed, it does help create new mitochondria.
What is brown fat?
It is metabolically active fat. It's the kind that you want. We have a lot of it when we're children. Think about, how warm like a baby's back is. That, those places where you wouldn't think a baby would be warm and they are, usually those are depositories of brown fat. And as we age, that our fat turns a lot more to white fat, which is not as metabolically active. Unfortunately, it has such wonderful, it's particularly visceral fat is more prone to inflammation. And that's why we talk about, when people are insulin resistant, we usually would do a hip to waist ratio. And if that's off, if that is elevated, then it indicates some metabolic issues. But anyway, white fat is not metabolically active in the same way that brown fat is. And it's just age is going to hit us with it. But again, things like exposure to cold can help develop mitochondria and to encourage a little bit of development of brown fat.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? Beth, you got anything?
I've been super hungry just today. Usually I'm like, I can't eat it. I'm pushing to get those last calories, but like today I'm like ravenous, and I kicked my workouts ass all week long. Usually I can't finish a WOD, but I finished every single one this week. And staying in my caloric intake, hitting my protein. And like today I woke up and I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. I've already had 3 meals and I am like, I'm ready to I'll eat everything again today. I don't understand. But, before I was like, oh, I can't even eat, 1,200 calories. This is torture to try to push this food. And today, dude, I'm like the Kool-Aid guy ready to bust through a brick wall and like, just eat. That's weird, man.
Hey, your performance is increasing. One of the things I did ask you last week was like, what are some indications that are non-scale that you're seeing? Before you couldn't run, now you can run. You're seeing your performance increase. So basically that's indicating that you're building lean muscle tissue and your body is changing in a sense where you're getting more fit. Like what we were talking about before, like you have more mitochondria, you're able to perform higher and exert more power within your workout. So it's very natural for you to want more fuel, like you're kickstarting, your metabolism is increasing. The processes are happening a lot faster. So that's amazing. That's amazing. And so you're hungry. So what I would recommend you do is go the volume gain. So like think about vegetables, like things.
Yeah, totally. I was doing the like stuffed spinach and onion stuffed portobello mushrooms and roasted potatoes. There's kids everywhere, so sorry if it gets loud. But yeah, doing non caloric dense food, but more water-based vegetables to like kind of fill me up more.
And then after this week, we'll continue talking, and then
okay,
we'll talk about adjusting your macros, because I already gave you some macros this week to look at.
Yeah. Hank, shut the door, please, son. Thank you. Sorry.
So let's go ahead and try those out for a week and then continue talking to us. And then it's possible that we can increase your food intake because your body is obviously showing signs of change.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, my
But it's been
clothes are
one
like
day,
hanging.
so we want to see what happens for 7 days and see if it keeps it up. It could just be like today, you're just hungry.
Yeah, it could be today. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Totally.
Cool.
Cool. Anyone have anything else? Love you guys' questions.
All right, guys.
All right. Have an awesome freaking weekend. We're going to freaking bring it
Bring
on
it.
Wednesday. I need you guys to bring it every day of the week. And if you're ever feeling stuck on anything, reach out. We're here for you. We want to freaking pour into you guys. So we're here for you. Reach out if you need anything. All right. Have an amazing weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.